welcome to NCKS Academy, and this is the series of Tamil Nadu Board History 12th class. In this video we will cover chapter number 33, United Nations Organization. Learning objectives. The foundation of the UNO, aims of the UNO, organization of the UNO, achievements of the UNO, non-political functions of the UNO. The Second World War proved to be more destructive than the First World War. For the first time, atomic weapon was used. The people of the whole world were afraid of the consequences of such wars in future. In order to bring the quarreling countries to talk and talks and negotiate for peace, countries like the USA, the USSR and UK wanted to World Forum. Although they had failed in their first experiment during the First World War, yet they were firmly committed to peace. The result of their tireless effort was to birth of United Nations Organization, foundation of the UNO. After a series of conferences such as the Atlantic Charter, Yalta Conference and Potsdam Conference, finally in 1944 at Dumbarton, Oaks in USA, and creation of UNO was finalized. The Charter of United Nations. The Charter of the United Nations was signed by the representatives of the 51 nations at San Francisco on 26 June 1945. Delegates of 51 countries, after a long discussion, accepted the scheme and they published a UN Charter on 24 October 1945. The United Nations come into being. The UN headquarters is located in New York, USA. Aims of the UNO. The fundamental aims of the UNO as set forth in the Charter are to maintain and preserve international peace and security, to develop friendly relations and harmony among the countries, to grant equal rights and self-determination to all countries, to solve economic, social, cultural and humanitarian problems through international cooperation, to promote respect for human rights, dignity and freedom, not to intervene in matters which are directly related with the domestic jurisdiction of any country. Organization of the UNO. The UNO consists of 6 main bodies which are as follows: the General Assembly, the Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, the Trusteeship Council, the International Court of Justice, the Secretariat. The General Assembly, it is a deliberative body of the United Nations Organization. This body consists of 5 representatives of each member state, but each member state has only one vote. The main function of this organ is to consider issues relating to international peace and security and to discuss important international problems. UNO has a Secretary General. The official language of UNO are English, French, Spanish, Russian, Chinese and Arabic. Now 2006, UN has 192 member countries. General Assembly, UNO के organs: General Assembly, Security Council, Economic and Social Council, Trusteeship Council, Secretariat and International Court of Justice. The Security Council, it is a chief executive body of UNO. It consists of 15 members, 5 permanent and 10 temporary. Russia, China, USA, France and Great Britain are permanent members of the Security Council of the UNO. Its main function is to preserve peace and security in the world. It can take diplomatic and economic steps against those nations who violate the constitution of UNO. Each of the 5 permanent members has a powerful vote known as veto. The Economic and Social Council. This council is composed of 18 members. There are 37 members, 8%. All members of this council are elected by the General Assembly. It is directly responsible to the General Assembly. The fundamental principles of this body is to create a spirit of universal respect for human rights and to promote a high cultural, educational standard. Its function is to raise the standard of living of the people. To assure them employment, the UNO believes that the world peace could be maintained only when the people enjoy a high economic and social standard of living. The Social and Economic Council works through the corporation of several special committees and commissions such as the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and the United Nations Relief and Rehabilitation Administration. UNRRA, Food and Agricultural Organization FAO, International Labour Organization ILO, International Bank, World Health Organization WHO, etc. This organ has rendered undoubtedly great services to the mankind since 1945. The Trusteeship Council. This council is composed of the representatives of permanent members of the Security Council, representatives of all those states which hold the administration of colonies, and some other representatives elected by the General Assembly. The main function of the Trusteeship Council is to preserve the interests of the territories handed over it and to help the General Assembly in the administration of those countries over which the UNO holds trusteeships. The International Court of Justice. It is the judicial organ of the UNO. It has its headquarters at The Hague, Netherlands. It is composed of 15 judges elected by the General Assembly and the Security Council for 9 years. Its main function is to solve the legal disputes of the member states of UNO. The Secretariat. It consists of the working staff of UNO. The chief of the Secretariat is called the Secretary General, who is appointed by the General Assembly on the recommendation of the Security Council. The main function of this body is to assist all bodies of the UNO. Achievements of the UNO. From the very beginning, the United Nations organization had to deal with a large number of conflicts and problems in the international field. The Security Council of the UNO made several efforts to solve those problems. But the efforts of the Security Council had been greatly hampered by the free use of the veto power during the year 1946 and 47. Russia exercised the right of veto on 22 occasions, but in spite of this serious handicap, UNO has achieved success in solving many problems. Some of them are as follows. Decolonization. UNO assisted the colonized countries of Asia, Africa, and Latin America to attain their independence from the colonial masters. This process is known as decolonization. After the establishment of UNO, the process of decolonization was quickly achieved. Maintenance of peace. The main function of UNO had been the maintenance of peace in the world. UNO achieved peace in the following conflict situations. The problem of Iran. On 1 January 1946, Iran presented a complaint against Russia before the UNO. The root cause of the conflict was stationing of Russian troops in Iran. UNO took a very strong line. As a consequence of this, the Russian troops were withdrawn from Iran, which had been stationed there for many years. This was the first and most important achievement of the UNO. Syria and Lebanon. Similar complaint was also made by Syria and Lebanon before the UNO. Both of them requested the UNO that British and French troops should be immediately removed from their respective states. The Security Council therefore made its efforts, and at last it succeeded in securing the withdrawal of British and French troops from those states. Indonesia. After the end of Second World War, the nationalists living in Indonesia after the end of Second World War, the nationalists living in Indonesia established a republican government, but the Dutch living in the colonies of Java and Sumatra rose in rebellion against the nationalists. The Security Council issued a ceasefire order to both sides, and Dutch agreed to grant full independence to Indonesia. The Palestine problem. After the end of First World War, Palestine had been handed over to Great Britain under the mandate system, but the struggle arose between the Arabs and the Jews, which created disturbance and tension in Palestine. After the Second World War, UNO appointed a special committee to study the problem of Palestine. The committee recommended immediate partition of Palestine into 3 parts: an Arab state, a Jewish state, and the city of Jerusalem, which was to be governed by the Trusteeship Council of UNO. Thus, an independent state of Israel was established for the Jews in 1948. The Arabs bitterly opposed the plan of the partition of Palestine. They rose in revolt against the Jews. Consequently, a civil war broke out in Palestine between the Arab League and newly established Israel. The UNO took effective steps in defense of tensions in Palestine and Kashmir, the Kashmir problem. This problem arose between India and Pakistan. Both of them fell into a state of great rivalry on this issue. This problem was brought to the notice of UNO. It made its best effort to move hostility and differences between them. As a result of its mediation, the war was stopped between India and Pakistan, but this problem could not be solved permanently. It is still await a peaceful and permanent solution. The problem of Korea. Before the beginning of the Second World War, the whole of Korea was under the control of Japan. After the Second World War, Russia and America decided to divide Korea on the 38th parallel line. On 24 June 1950, the army of the North Korea made a fire attack over South Korea. The matter was again brought before the UNO. Hence, the Security Council decided to take some strong steps against North Korea. UNO sent its army under the command of an American General Douglas MacArthur. A treaty was signed on July 27, 1953 by which the UNO withdrew its military action. Other important problems. UNO tried to bring peaceful conclusion of many other problems such as Suez Crisis 1956, Cyprus issue 1960, Congo problem 1960, Gulf War 1990. Besides, UNO was concerned about arms controls and disarmament, particularly the nuclear disarmament and control of nuclear weapons. Non-political achievements. UNO has achieved considerable success in non-political matters such as ending racial discrimination called apartheid in South Africa, protecting human rights and providing financial assistance to many developing countries. From World Bank, IDA and IMA, the United Nations is an international organization whose stated aims are to facilitate cooperation in international law, international security, economic development, and social equity. UNO was successful in its main objectives in spite of difficulties and setbacks. Learning outcomes. After learning outcomes of this chapter are the foundation of the UNO after the Second World War, the aims and objectives of the UNO as an international organization, the structure of the UNO and its mode of functioning, the achievements of UNO in settling issues between nations and promoting world peace, the non-political achievements of the UNO. Thanks for watching. Thank you.